Most people choose colors, materials, and appliances first, but none of that matters if the layout is wrong. The way your fridge, stove, and sink are arranged controls how your kitchen works. In this video, we'll go through kitchen layout ideas based on space size, show how to position your key appliances, and give you design tips that actually support the layout, not fight against it. Let's start with the heart of any kitchen layout, the way your fridge, sink, and stove are placed. These three are your most used zones, and if they're too far apart or badly positioned, you'll feel it every time you cook. That's why this section is all about real layout types that work for different kitchen sizes. And not just the shape of the space. We're going to talk about how the appliances are arranged, how you move between them, and what kind of storage, lighting, and materials fit naturally with each one. The first layout is the single-wall kitchen. This is for very small spaces, usually around 2 to 2.5 meters wide, or about 6.5 to 8 feet, and everything is lined up on one wall. Your fridge, sink, and stove are arranged in a straight line, usually in that order, and you're working in a tight but efficient zone. This layout works best for one person at a time. To make it more usable, you need vertical storage, tall upper cabinets, floating shelves, and slim base drawers. Since you won't have much counter space, think about adding a compact rolling island or a fold-down table nearby. And because the working zone is narrow, under-cabinet lighting is a must to make sure the prep area is well lit and safe. Next is the Galley Kitchen. This layout works in spaces around 2.4 to 3 meters wide, or roughly 8 to 10 feet, and is common in long, narrow rooms. You've got two parallel counters with a walkway in between. The fridge and stove usually go on one wall, while the sink and dishwasher go on the other. This keeps your main zones within arm's reach, and you're never walking too far to get anything done. What you have to watch out for here is appliance doors. Make sure your fridge and oven don't block each other when open. For storage, use full-height cabinets on one side and keep the other side lighter with open shelves or shallow uppers. This helps keep the space from feeling like a tunnel. Use LED strips under both sides of the upper cabinets, and if your ceiling is low, install flat ceiling fixtures that spread light evenly. Then there's the L-shaped kitchen, which fits best in medium-sized rooms, about 3 by 3.6 meters or 10 by 12 feet. Here, the counters wrap along two walls, creating an open corner. The best layout is when your fridge is on one end, the sink in the middle or corner, and the stove on the other leg of the L. This creates a natural triangle between the three main zones, making movement feel smooth. It also gives you one full open side of the room, which you can use for a small island if you've got enough clearance. For storage, take advantage of the corner space with a Lazy Susan or swing-out cabinet hardware. You can keep the look modern with flat front cabinets or go classic with shaker-style doors. Both styles work well in this layout because the space doesn't feel boxed in. Now, let's go bigger with the U-shaped kitchen. This layout works best in rooms that are about 3.5 to 4 meters wide, or 11.5 to 13 feet, and at least that much in length. You get 3 connected walls of cabinetry and counters, and each of your major appliances gets its own zone. Fridge on the left, sink in the middle, stove on the right. This setup is great if you cook a lot or if 2 people use the kitchen at once. You've got plenty of storage space, so use a mix of deep drawers, pull-out trays, and upper cabinets with lighting underneath. Just make sure there's at least 1.2 meters, or about 4 feet, between opposite counters so the space doesn't feel tight. If your kitchen feels too closed in, skip some upper cabinets and go with open shelving or glass front doors on one wall to make it feel lighter. Stick with one cabinet color and use a contrasting backsplash to add interest without overwhelming the layout. If you've got the space, there's the island kitchen. This works in large or open plan areas that are at least 4 by 5 meters, or about 13 by 16.5 feet. In this layout, your fridge and oven usually stay on the main back wall, and your sink or stove sits in the island. This turns the island into a central zone for prep, cooking, or even casual dining. You need at least 1 meter or 3.3 feet of clearance on all sides of the island so you're not blocking movement. The island can also double as storage, with drawers on one side and maybe open shelves or bar stools on the other. This layout gives you tons of flexibility, but only if you plan the appliance placement right. Lighting is key here. Use 2 or 3 pendant lights above the island and add task lighting under the wall cabinets to support the main cooking zones. Every one of these layouts starts with the same goal: getting the fridge, stove, and sink in the right place. Once you lock that in, you can build everything else, storage, materials, lighting, and style, around a layout that actually works. No matter what layout you're working with, storage should support how you move, not just fill up space. In smaller kitchens like single wall or galley types, every cabinet needs to work harder. That means using deep drawers instead of basic shelves so you can see and grab things faster. If you're short on floor space, go up. Add floating shelves, tall upper cabinets, or even a full-height pantry if the wall allows. Keep everyday items close to your prep zone, like knives, spices, or cutting boards near the stove, and cleaning supplies near the sink. These details sound small, but they cut down on the constant back and forth that makes a kitchen feel frustrating. In larger layouts like L-shaped, U-shaped, or island kitchens, you get more options. But it's still important to group storage by task. Store plates and bowls close to the dishwasher or sink so unloading is easier. Keep dry goods and snacks near the fridge or pantry area, and place baking tools or cookware near the oven or island prep zone. Use corner solutions like pull-out trays or lazy Susans to avoid wasting space. The goal is to make sure every drawer or cabinet is in a spot that supports the way you use that area, because even the best kitchen layout falls apart if storage slows you down. Good lighting makes your kitchen feel clean, safe, and easy to work in. No matter what layout you have, the most common mistake is relying on a single ceiling light to do everything. That's never enough. You need layers of lighting, task lights for prep zones, ambient lighting to fill the space evenly, and accent lights if you want a little style. Under cabinet lighting is especially important in galley, L-shaped, and U-shaped kitchens because overhead light often gets blocked by cabinets. A simple LED strip under your upper cabinets makes a huge difference when you're chopping vegetables or reading a recipe at night. In larger kitchens or open-plan layouts with islands, lighting also helps define zones. Pendant lights above the island aren't just decorative, they're functional. They guide the eye, separate the workspace from the living area, and give you focused light where you need it. You can also add recessed lights above the main prep area or the sink for better coverage. And in tighter kitchens, using brighter finishes like white, light gray, or even soft reflective materials can bounce light around naturally, making the whole space feel more open and less boxed in. Visibility isn't just about brightness, it's about having light exactly where you need it most. A kitchen layout that fits your space makes everything easier, from cooking to cleaning to storing. We've tagged similar furniture and storage solutions in the Tag Products section, and links are in the description below. And if you need help with your own space, you can visit our website at www.designburst24.com and reach out to us via email or WhatsApp. And don't forget to subscribe for more smart, real-life interior design tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.